Hey guys, Eric's XJ here. Today I'm mounting up some new tires on some new beadlock wheels. I can't wait any longer for the tires that I had on order. After 10 months of waiting, I can't miss any more wheeling. So I ended up getting some IROK bias ply tires. The tires that I were originally planning on getting, and I still have them on order actually through Four Wheel Parts, are the Nitto Trail Grapplers, 40-inch size, and just can't get them. And finally, after calling Nitto, what I found is any tire size 38 and larger is actually manufactured in Japan. So what I think has happened is those tires are sitting off the coast in some cargo ship, and due to the supply chain issues, they're just sitting out there. I mean, that's why they've been on back order now for more than 10 months, which is just ridiculous. So anyways, I'm gonna go with the IROKs. Honestly, I mean, I haven't been wanting to run a bias ply tire because I do tend to drive on street to and from trails. I mean, I do trailer it also, but I've been avoiding them for that reason. But honestly, I've been kind of wanting to run the IROKs for a long time. I mean, going back 15 years, I've always liked the tread pattern, and they seem to do really well in the rocks from other people that have had them. So I'm going to give them a try. But the reason I was going to go with the Nitto Trail Grapplers for a radial tire is I do believe they have much stronger sidewalls. Running 40-inch tires, I'm not going to carry a spare. So sidewall strength is very important for me. So I'm going to give these a shot. They might be, the worst thing is that they're going to be too stiff for me. They are a load range D, but bias ply, I mean, they've got very thick sidewalls, so I don't know how they're going to flex for me. But anyways, I'm mounting these up, and let me give you a couple tips here on what issue I've ran into. The IROKs have an incredibly thick bead. This bead is like, it's an inch thick. And I forget what the MTRs are. MTRs also have a thick bead. And so what happens is your outer ring will cone in if you don't use some sort of a spacer. And I can show you that over here. Now, I did not have spacers when I installed these, but you can see there's a gap. That gap is between an 1/8 inch and 3/16 all the way around. But because there's no spacer in there, it's hard to torque these bolts and get them all the same torque. So anyways, with the spacer, now I did get the spacers from Raceline, which is where I got the Allied beadlocks from, and they're this spacer kit, which those are out of stock or on back order, so it's hard to get them. And what they are 4 of these 1-inch, or they're 1/8 of an inch spacer that goes in there. But honestly, that's not enough of a spacer. Those rings will still cone in. So what I found is Battleborn beadlocks, which are out of Carson City. They make spacers, and so I ordered a set of these also. And these are 3/16 inch. So what I've done is I'm going to use both of these, and that'll give me a total of 5/16 of a spacer. And the 2 wheels that I've already done, I think that's going to be about perfect. I don't know if you can see them in here, but the outer ring is pretty flat. I mean, it's just starting to cone in a little bit, but not as much as when I mounted the MTRs. But I think that's going to work. I mean, it's still quite a bit to close that gap with that huge bead on these tires. But anyways, I'm excited. I'm going to try these IROKs and see how they do.